So good morning, everyone. I'm coming to you guys today with this quick video. It's basically a comparison of Sublimation ink. So here I have a few different inks that I have purchased. Some is recent and some is old that I didn't have since when I first started doing sublimation. I had bought so much ink at that time when I first started, and I still had a few bottles left that these haven't been used. This one had been used, and I don't even have the other colors anymore because I threw the whole thing in the trash. But I still had this yellow one left that I did find, and then this one is a recent, and then here you go, Vibe and Vibe. So I'm just gonna do basically a comparison of the different inks. I took off the tags from other inks because this video is not intended to bash any other company. It is just basically a comparison. So I removed the labels from all the bottles. These bottles here, I don't know what the heck I did with the tops. I know I probably took the top off and used it for something else, so I couldn't find what the heck I did with the tops, but you can see it's still sealed. I never opened them. That one had been used because this one was probably one of the first ones I bought when I first started sublimation, and I threw away the packaging to that, but I still had the yellow. And then this one here, these had never been opened. These are one of some recent ones, and then this BVI Vibrant Vibes ink. My apologies, tongue twisted today. So what I'm going to do is basically show y'all visual the difference. This one is the yellow. I'll put them side by side so you can see. These two yellows basically are similar. I can't compare this yellow because it's in a white bottle, so I'm going to open it up and put some on a stick. And then I'm going to take the VVI yellow and put it next to there also. So already you can see a difference in the colors. I don't know if you can really tell by the light, but you can already see a difference. This one has like a deep dark yellow, almost like it's hard to explain, but it's a deep dark yellow, muddy type look yellow. And this one does also, but not as deep as the first one. No, they're about the same. Yeah, they're the same. And then you have this one, which is the VVI ink. You can clearly see the difference. This one has a bright yellow tone to it, no dark undertone. It's much brighter than the two comparisons. So usually when you buy your ink, look at how deep and rich the color look. If the color is dark and deep, rich looking, then most likely your colors will still come out bright, but not as bright. You want your inks to be bright from the bottle. So that's one difference that you can see just straight from the bottle. Now, this one, here, I'm going to just basically do the yellow since I don't have any of the other colors with this company, with this brand to compare it to. So I'm just going to stick to the yellows then. And then I'll probably do a follow-up video. Probably have to go purchase some more ink from some other companies, support them, and then come back and do another video, comparison video. So here's the other brand yellow. I'm going to go ahead and take the top off of this real quick. Okay, top is off. You can see the seal has not been broken, has never been open. And I'm going to get something to pop this open with, because it's kind of difficult. I'm trying to record with one hand and do this with another hand without making a mess. So let's see if we can see the color from here. So I can't really see it, so I'm gonna stick this popsicle stick in there. I don't know, maybe the stick might be taken away. Nope, because I'm gonna put it on. You can see on the top that it also has that dark, rich yellow. It has that dark undertone, like it's not a bright yellow. Okay, let me open the VVI ink for you guys. Give me a second. Can't do this with one hand. These bottles also comes with the Eco Tank cap, so that way if you have an Eco Tank, all you have to do is place it on top and fill it. And if you don't have an Eco Tank and you need to use syringes, it's okay, because you still can take your syringe and put it through there like that to fill your cartridges. So it doesn't matter if you have an Eco Tank or a regular workforce printer, you can still use this bottle for the same, for either printer. It does not matter. So the seal has not been broken on this one either. So let me go ahead and open this up. Okay, again, so I'm gonna take my knife and open this up without spilling it. I don't think the popsicle stick did any justice because the color, oh, this don't even fit. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is just take my syringe, put a little in there. So I'm just gonna take my syringe and put some ink on a napkin. Ooh, too much. Dang it. Okay, well, I'm going to get another syringe and use this ink to put on a napkin, since it's in a white bottle and we can't clearly see the color of it. So I'm going to take my syringe, take some of the ink from this one. You clearly see the difference. You clearly see the difference in the two. So again, that's this bottle and the VVI Vibrant Vibes ink. This one has a dark undertone in their yellow, so it's kind of dark instead of bright. And then the VVI ink has no undertone, it's just pure yellow. And I have no flash on, there is no light in here besides the regular ceiling light that's not even bright. So imagine if the lighting was better in here, you really would be able to tell the difference. So now I'm going to compare it to the other two. So now I'm going to do this one here, get the top off of that, and use a new syringe. Ooh, don't waste it. Okay, so that's that. Can't get it out. And that's that. Again, another bottle with that dark undertone. Now, if they have a dark undertone yellow, most likely all of their colors has a dark undertone. You can clearly see the difference. Put some more on there. You can clearly see the difference in the colors. So that's these, and then I have one more to compare it to. So the last one that I'm comparing to is this bottle here. I'm gonna take this cap off. I have not opened this one yet. New syringe. Ooh, ooh, ooh. You can see the difference already in just the color that's in the syringe. How muddy and dirty looking that yellow looks compared to this one. So once again, so the other two also had the same dark yellow, muddy looking yellow. Clearly see the difference. Now that makes a big difference on how vibrant your colors will come out. And this is supposed to be a yellow. If this yellow is this dark, imagine the other three colors. I'm going to come back with another video later. The only reason I'm not doing the other colors now is because for one of the companies, I had already threw the packaging away, and I still had the yellow left over. I had no intentions on ever doing a comparison video, but when being asked a million questions, what's the difference between the Vibrant Vibes ink and other sublimation ink, I just decided to go ahead and do this video since I had ink here from other companies. Either they were sent to me to try, or I purchased it myself when I first started sublimation, and didn't know what was the best ink. Just doing like everybody else, just listening to everybody else saying, oh, get this, get that, this is the best, that's the best, this the cheapest, and it's still good. So just listening to everybody else, I bought a bunch of ink when I first started, and from there I wasn't satisfied with most of the ink that I tried, and did my research and study on it for over a year, and went with other companies and tested for a long time the quality of the ink before I decided to start my company. And when I decided to start my company, the ink that I actually provide, they was not making it in small quantities. They was not making them in small bottles. They was only supplying to big manufactured companies, big companies that have the big machines, not geared to small businesses with the smaller bottles. It took me a long time to convince them to provide me with the smaller bottles to start off with, and it was a little expensive at the beginning because of that, but now the company does provide it and do supply it, and clearly you can see a big difference in the colors. So yeah, I'll be back with another video. I'm either going to go to purchase more ink from other companies myself, or you know, if y'all have some ink at home that y'all not using no more and want to send it to me to test, compare it to the Vibe and Vibes ink, go ahead, you can do that also.